Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to Awesomecallstrading.com. Another great day. The morning was off the hook. It was one of those that you just had to be there in the right room. It's so funny because I did notice a few rooms making tweets out there. Slow day, nothing really tradable out there. Uh, you know, market's just not giving what it should. And you know what? When I read that, I just say to myself, well, that's just an unseasoned trader. That's a person that just goes after sub fees because he didn't allow him or herself to learn over years how to trade the market. On our list today, there were earnings, buyouts, analyst calls, uh, market. We played the market, between Netflix and Quant. There was no news on those, but because we know the market was gapping up, and we felt a really nice pullback that was going to happen. So we played that, some upgrades, and if there was an offering, I would have thrown on there too. So we were pretty versatile. Plus, we had PR on small cap stocks, and but our number one pick today was Nueva, and I'm gonna explain in detail that I didn't get a chance why I was so adamant that this should be the number one pick. And let me kind of explain too the reaction in the morning. I want you to see just the first 1 minute of opening into our great room. Um, I mean, you could just see how it ignited people in the morning. Um, I mean, my friend Chris M. He scored. He put 5,000 shares in. He shows you he made over 4,200 in less than 3 minutes, I believe. Um, AGW made money. Noel, who was red on Friday, came back strong with $252 for the day, and he finished. And again, Nueva was his call. EA was also one of his. I believe Palmer did well. Um, my friend Robert, who doesn't have a large account, he went after Nueva, Shop, and TWLO, scored, made good money. Um, and just, our brand new trader in the room just came in, Christian of Solo, first day in the room. Try this out for a day, becomes a month. I mean, it was just a wonderful morning to be in here and to trade stocks. I mean, the opportunities were there. Also, Christian, when you get 99 on EA, I gave Christian short $100.48. You're going to hit it in about 4 minutes. When it hits 99, just cover and then just post your $0.dollar trade on that one. When I came back in the room, the first thing I saw was EA right here. I said, this is going to hit 99. And you also see in my pre-market notes, I called $99 on this. And right here, when I got back in the room at 11 o'clock, I could see at $110.52, it was going to come down to 99. So just a nice trade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over pretty much, I always like to go over about 7 ideas. So Nueva was our number one, and I'm going to go over why Nueva was the number one pick. So I'm going to go over that first. Bottom line is it was gapping up. Now it was gapping up over 12, 14 points it was up $11 to 60 and actually 65 on Friday. And I look forward to being each year. Well, thank you, Tony. One of our great subscribers just typed in. Every day is a great day to be in here. It's the only room I've looked forward to being each morning. And I'm honored when somebody says that because there are a lot of choices out there. And it's nice to get compliments like that. Thank you. Anyway, getting back to our notes. So I'm going to explain this Nueva. All right. I'm going to go in detail right now. All right. So anyway, the call was that I wanted you to take some short, give it room to 60, which I didn't think it was going to go to 60, but we were going to flush it down and flush it quick. And I was looking for 52. I still think they're going to announce news that there's nobody buying their stock or their company, and with that, we should get the flush I'm looking for. But it's been being held up at 57 a share right now. But let me show you how I played it this morning because, Christian, you're $99.10. it's going to drop now. So have your covers at 99 and under, okay? And let me know when you cover. So let me explain to you how this worked. Okay, now typically on Friday, I'm going to set this up for you really so you can really see what I saw. And it's going to get a little complex because there's only one AJ, okay? All right, you see this? I want you to watch this. You see how this stock after hours, okay, now this was after hours. This is really critical to me teaching you after hours. So after hours, you know, there was an alert that, oh my gosh, Nueva's being bought out by SNN, or there's a buyout on the table, or SNN is making an offer, yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it was just, to be honest, it was just pure bullshit. Okay, it was just a way for somebody to get out of the stock, or maybe somebody was long with size and just wanted to get paid, and they put out a rumor reveal. Just so you can see, before I even came on the mic, I said that this would come down to $99. I want you to see. You see it live, 99.06. You see how it touched 99.04, and I gave this when I walked in the room at $100.50. See that? Here comes the 99. You see, there's 99.01. There's 99. It just hit 99. See that? 99.01. And somebody just covered. So if you were in our room when I walked back in, you would have made a 1.5 just being here out of nowhere, a stock I found. And if you look at my pre-market notes on this one, guess what I said this morning on EA? Yeah, it says it right there. Stock's going to come down to 99 and under. See it? But hey, when you're in the best trading room, the greatest trading room on the planet, it's kind of like what you get almost throughout the day. Anyway, going back to Nueva, so it popped here. You see the pop to 65, and then it started to sell off. What told me this morning, I had written it down on Friday, and I said, okay, if I get up on Monday and the buyout isn't on the table, that means there's no buyout. Yeah, they might be talking about it, and plus I wanted to see what the analysts had to say. And the majority of the analysts this morning were saying it's not likely to happen. So that gave me the juice for me to really short the stock. It gave me the idea that we're going to get some profit taking and a pull down at the open. The fact that over the weekend and Monday morning, when I looked through the scanners, there was nothing for Neva or SNN even saying, yeah, we are interested. They didn't even comment. There was no comments. That gave me another reason to short the stock with size. So for me in Nueva, the number one pick was to short the stock. So what I did is I told everyone to take the stock short at $57 in pre-market. Okay, that was the first thing. $57, right around here. Right, this 57 area. I told everyone give it a little bit of room. It will pop, and if it does, if it hits 60, don't get scared. Just get a great average. It double topped at 58. So with that said, if you were short 57 and you added into the pop, this was your payday. And literally, true to name, within 6 minutes, it came down to $54.79. It didn't matter if you did 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, 500 shares, 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares. It did not matter your size because you would have made from 57.50 to 54 to 55 even. That's 2.5 points you would have cleared on that stock. And active EA is now $98.96. You see, one of the things that I do in Awesome Calls Trading is I make sure there's no excuse for you not to make money. If you don't take the trade and when I'm presenting it, it's because you're just fighting yourself. I'm watching a trade that's just developed from the moment I walk in. I'm like, okay, just drop it a point and a half while I'm talking. All right, and Christian just covered for almost 50 cents, and then he's going to post on Twitter. And if he did 200 shares, he just made 100 some odd dollars, just like that. And it's still going down. So anyway, so November gave me the idea that we were going to get a quick sell-off. And I really wanted more to the downside, but it kind of double bottomed right around this 54, 55 area. And we were pretty much done with it. And then everyone tweeted, and it was the quickest paycheck, especially right here. And once this was coming down, I told everyone to cover, 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 cover. Don't get greedy. And a lot of traders were done within the first 5 minutes of the opening bell. And what made this a great trade is because as the owner of Awesomecallstrading.com, I understood the trade. I understood every aspect of how to educate and teach the traders in the room. This should and could come down and will come down at the open. Now, the minute Nueva announces that there is no interest in their company, the stock will pull hard, and it's going to come down to the 52 area and fill this gap. But we're waiting for it right now. The next stock, so we're going to put that as a possible play of the day. Now I'm going to show you another one. Okay, this one's going to blow your mind. This is TWLO. This was a no-brainer. I mean, I can't stress enough what a no-brainer looks like in our room. This was just ridiculously a no-brainer. All you had to do was just read the notes. TWLO. The stock is gapping up 4.5. I want you to start your short position right now at 119. I want you to give it room to 120, 121. Don't get scared. It will top off. And then I'm going to take the stock down to 114. No ands, no buts. Entry and exit. I will lead. Entry and exit. What's the reason? There's no news on it that I can find. Entry and exit. Everyone has the same opportunity. All you have to do is execute. That's it. Okay? So I'm going to take you through the trade. I've already told you where to enter. All right? I've already said to enter. So if you entered at 119 in pre-market, gave it room for the pop, scaled in, and within 15, 20 minutes, you covered at 114 right there. 114. Okay, so let's count. 119, 118, 117, 116, 115, 114. Cover. 100 shares is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. About $500. One trade, one execution, in, out, done. You're finished in this room, and you just paid $500 for the day. $500 a day, 5 days a week is $2,500 a week. 25 times 4 is $10,000 a month. And what did you need in buying power? $12,000. What did you need in a cash account? $3,000. 6 times buying power is 18. So with about $2,500 to $3,000 of cash with margin money, you would have made $500. Okay? Let me show you another one that we gave. Just as beautiful. All right. Let's go to Shop. Now, Shop was another great stock. All right. Now, Shop was gapping up because Bernstein turned around and made an analyst call on the darn thing and said that they felt that the stock is worth. Now, get this. The stupidity of the analyst said, we're suggesting to buy the weakness because we're going to put a $165 price target on it. Okay. The stock is 175 and you're gapping up. So what am I buying? What do you mean by the weakness? Is this a typo? But no, it's not. It's right here. It says it right there. Where is it? Shop. I'll show it to you. Shop. Right here. You see it? Baird. Actually, it was Baird. Yeah, it was Baird. $165 price target. Reiterates an outperform. Saying buy the weakness. Okay. I've been trading for 15 years. does the word stupid come to mind? So if the stock is 176 and you're gapping up 179, how about I just short the stock? So without even looking at it, I just looked at the gap up and said, okay, you know what? I'll tell you what, without even looking at the chart, I guarantee this will go probably 179, 180 at the open, gap fill it back down to 176, and then go long. Without even looking at the chart. I just looked at the call. You want to see how it worked out? I'll show you what I wrote. Right there. Gapping up 4.5. Short at 178.50. Give it room. And then take it down to 176 and bounce it back. Once it bounces, then you can fade it for the day. That's the call. It was such a no-brainer, but I'm sure a lot of you out there will just probably never even heard of the word shop. But let's look at the trade now. Ready? Okay, so what did I say? Short 178.50, pop at the open to 180, hit 179.80, scale in short, and I said take it down to 176. So here we go, 180, and guess where 176 hit? Right there, 176. Bottom curl, go long, take it back up to 180, which it did, capped off, and then faded for the day. It's that simple. I did not sell you a DVD, Fibonacci's, EMAs, VWAP lines, how I traded it. Okay, listen, that shit needs to stop. The minute somebody tells you, well, you should get my DVD of how I played it, you need to tell them to fuck off. You really do. It's time for you to say, you know what, fuck you. I trade live with you. I'm paying. Teach me now. Talk to me. If you're such a great trader, show me. You need to hold your moderators accountable if they're going to take $1 from you. Okay? That's really important. So many people want to cross-sell you. Stop fucking cross-selling me. All right? I get it. You're broke. You live in a cheap house, in a trailer somewhere, and you live on sub feeds. I get it. Why don't you become a trader and tell me where to go and why? Stop trying to upsell me. It needs to stop. Every room tries to pull that crap. Not in here. Not in here. I work hard every day to gain the respect of each trader that walks in here. If a trader's here for the first day, I want to prove to that trader he made the right choice in here. So I'm always on top of my game. So it's important that you teach and learn and teach and learn and answer every question someone asks. And the minute I will never become that kind of person. Well, it'd be best if you bought my DVD on how I look at these lines. You know what? Fuck you. That's what I would say. Bye. Where do I cancel? I couldn't hit the cancel button quick enough. I'm going to go over to Awesome Calls. Because at least that guy will spend the time and teach you, not have to upsell you. Okay? Anyway, that's just my opinion. This is my opinion. All right, the next trade that we're going to do is a stock called NVIDIA. So I want you to look at this one. The NVIDIA, I like playing, but I only like playing it when it gaps. I'm not a really fan of it unless I gap it. You know what I mean? That's really important to me. And so, because I know how to play NVIDIA, and I've been playing it for years, but I get really good when I get a gap down of 2 or 3, or I get a downgrade. That's when I get really excited. I start to smile. And this morning, Citi came out and downgraded, but they downgraded their price target to 200. Okay, but a lot of you don't understand. When Citi downgrades from 240 to 200, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You follow what I'm saying? Here's the Citi call. I'll show it to you. You see Citi right here? Where'd it go? Oh, didn't show it here? Okay, let me put on a scanner. So you put up NVIDIA, and here is the Citi call this morning on the 11th. Downgraded. There's Bernstein, and where's Citi? I'm looking for Citi because that's the one that stood out. Bernstein. Where's Citi? Can't find it. Anyway, I saw it under Citi. I swear I did. There it is. $200 price target. Okay, well the stock's at 145 bucks. So what's your problem? Well, I'm gonna lower it from 244 and maintain it. Okay, well, you know what? Please. You know what that means to me? Up, down, pop and grind, boom, grind out. That's it. That's all that means. But if I'm gapping down 3, I'm longing the stock. Why? Because in the end, the stock's just going to grind out. A lot of people don't understand that. They look at a downgrade. Oh my gosh, City down there at a $200 price target. The stock's $145. Take a chill pill. Go in a corner somewhere and drink some water. Are you kidding me? Have some NyQuil. I mean, what's wrong with you? Why do you get excited over that? For me, it's simple. But the first thing I got to do is put it in writing, right? So here it is. NVIDIA, number 10 pick in the room. I would like to take a few long at 145.50, give it room to 143 in case it pulls, and then just take it to 147 or more. Watch for topping, and then potential fade it. All right? If the higher it yanks, don't worry. The stock will go up. Stock will go up. Okay? So you want to see it now? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I'm not going to sell you. I'm not going to upsell you. Okay? I'm just going to trade it with you. So, pre-market, we said long at 145, add on the dip, and where did it go? $148.60. See the full gap fill? Was it really that hard? And yet everyone out there that traded it at 150, 146.40, 147, said, oh, it's going to go 148. Look at our great call. You know what? I think Target's hiring for Christmas already. Why don't you go over there? Because you're kind of useless. You know what the difference between our room and everyone else is? We're always first. That's why every chat room comes in here, uses alias names, so they can copy the ideas, copy and paste them, and learn how to trade. Most of these mods out there that run rooms, that's why they're still here. And they will continue to be here and pay the monthly fee of $197. It's easier to sell what we do than to learn. And maybe one day in 4 or 5 years they'll get it. You know? Hey. But if you notice, compared to us, this is why every trade we're always in early. Do you remember Grub at 67? Yeah. That's who we are. I'm going to give you another one because I know that you love me talking. EA. See EA? Now, got to give props to B. B trades. Come on. Got to give props. I had this short, I think at 104. But B said, hey, this has got more room. And he was right. Now, I called 99. B knew that. Everyone knew that. But what I love about B trades is he spotted more of a squeeze at the open. You know why? Because AJ saw 99, so the whole world was going to go up and short that. So if it's going to go to 99, everyone wants a piece of it. Get in there and get a piece. And so you got a pretty good squeeze. And you got a nice head and shoulders up here, and it double topped right there, and it was defined. And here's your short. Yeah, if you got in early, it didn't matter. All you had to do was average in. And again, we teach the art of scaling in. So I got a direct message. AJ, how did you know the stock would hit 99 on EA? Oh, well, I'm doing it right now. Okay. Why did it? Is it stuck there? Yeah. See the 99? Stuck right there. All right. So this to me was just going to be a great short to $99, and that's all I saw in the stock. All right. So and the reason why it was was up is because B of A liked it, and B of A gave it a $130 price target this morning. They really liked the stock on EA. Yeah, they gave it $115. Well, the reason why, a stock's never going to go up to the price target like that. So, you have to really know, where the stock's going to settle. And for me, this was a $99 and under. There was just no, I didn't need any lines to tell me otherwise. It was $99 and under. If it pulled to 99 at the open, I wanted everyone to go long. But my guess was it's gapping up 5. I wanted you to take some short, give it some room, don't get shaken out. And then I felt very strongly it would come to 99. So even if you got in early and you stayed with it, you still made the money on EA. And you can clearly see that $99 it hit. That was absolutely a beautiful trade. I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 more to go. I'm going to give you, well, I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, there's so many. I did Cron. I nailed Cron at $19, and it went all the way up to 2040. But I'm going to give you CAR. I want you to look at this CAR trade, and I want you to just sit there and just go, damn, this dude is like off the hook. Okay. Now, Goldman came out with a $35 price target. Okay, that's great. It's already gapping up 2. So I know I'm going to get a point or point and a half on this on a flush. But before I do, let it rip at the open to $28. Okay? That's all you have to do. Once it hits 28, get in there. Hear that? Just get in there. Don't fucking argue with me. Just get in there at 28, take 500 shares, and this stock is going to pull. Now, my goal is for 26.50, but I need it to come down to 27. If it starts to grind out, I'll tell you to cover, but minimum you're going to make as a point. All right, but my goal was 26.50 on this stock. Why? Because it's already gapping up 2. It's a Goldman call. The market's kind of right there around 20, 30 points to the upside. I figured the market was going to pull anyway, so short at 28. Are you ready? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's go to CAR. And guess where it hit? See how the gap up? See this? Now, how do I know this is going to pop at 28, hit 28.39, and see how it really kind of topped off at that 28 level? That's because you're in the greatest chat room in the world. And look how fast you get paid. You see that? Just, can I have something hard? Oh, and let's end it with, well, since a lot of you are in, these penny stock chat rooms that, have to tell you why they're the greatest chat room when, how you could scale in short and make 8 cents, 10 cents, 15. When we take a small cap piece of crap stock with PR that's been rehashed, you just let it pop, take short, let it run a little bit at the open, and just set it and forget it. You ever heard of that chicken, that rotisserie chicken? That I think Ron Papel, he sells. And yet you'll get people to glorify this trade. You know what? I think this was number 2 on our list. Here it is. The stock's going to go to 5.25 and under. So let it set up. If it pushes at the open, it's going to fade all day on us. Right? And I even put the PR similar to January 28. The higher it pops, more money you make. So take in short. And no problem, HH. And so my point is, here's this typical trade in our room, rehashed PR. And I don't care what room you're in that you're listening to this. Okay, nobody needs to glorify this stock. I'm not going to upsell you and try to teach you. Just take my word for it. If it goes to 650, like it did in the morning, take it short, 6 to 650, add, and just walt the thing to 5.25 and under. Once the 5.25 came, you see how it kind of held itself? I told the traders to probably hit 5 spot and just gap fill. So it gave a little bit more money. That's what happens when you trade rehash. Okay, so Avco. So those are our 7 ideas that we did today. well, actually, we did 12. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but what's the point? I think you get the message. We did SNN, which we think will go to 39 to 40. We said go long at 38. The stock is sitting right now at 38.50. EA, TWO, Nevada, Cron, we went long at around 19 spot. Stock hit 20.40. And Netflix was a great call. 353 right at the open, scale in short and take it down to 348 and under. Stock is 344 because the market's sell off. So the 7 stocks that we're going to do today and highlight are TWLO, SHOP, NVDA, NUVA, EA, AVCO. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I miss one? Hold on. EA, TWLO, Nueva, Shop, NVIDIA. Yeah, I missed one. Something's missing. Huh. Oh, CAR and CAR. That's right. 7. So TWLO, Shop, NVIDIA, Nueva, EA, Avco, and CAR. Those will be our 7 for tonight. I want to thank you very much for joining us on this nightly recap. I hope you listened to it. This is just another typical day in our great room. I can't say, oh, this was such a great, it was a great day, but I don't, because you know what? I'm going to do this again tomorrow and do it again on Wednesday. And we still have earnings to go over in 15, 20 minutes. So talk about a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. So, and feel free to talk to any of our great traders. You have a couple things. You can go to YouTube and watch our recap of all of our videos right here. Just pick any one on any day and on YouTube. And if you want to join for free in Discord and talk to some of the great traders in the room that have had a great day and give us a shot, you can go to Discord. There's 742 members. Over 125 new members have joined in the last 7-8 days. There's 201 people online talking about ACT. So that's available to you as well. And we've got quite a few signups. Over a dozen came in and given us our room a shot, and I think they got their money's worth today. So I want to thank you for today, and I will see you. I'm AJ, AJ Trader 7, one of the great mods in the room. And thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow in Awesome Calls Trading. Bye-bye.